Should I tell you a little story? Yeah. There was one king, and he had sense of humor. He was always playing pranks and so on. He had this great sense of humor. But also he was very, very deeply attracted to Advaita, Zen, wisdom, truth. This deeply, isn't it? No? And always he's discussing with as many people as he could find to discuss about it. Because he's in search of enlightenment himself. So, one day, one naked, like a kind of sadhu, comes to the gate of the palace. And he's only wearing a stick. Absolutely naked. And he bangs on the palace door. So the guard opens the door. What do you want? He says, I have appointment with the king. Okay. He looks at him. Naked standing there. Huh? Appointment with the king. So he says, okay, one moment. So the guard runs into the room where the king is and says, my lord, there's one naked man, look like sadhu, outside the gate of the palace. He says he has appointment with you. Ask him, is he, who is he? Is he one of my ministers? Because there may be some joke is being played. So the guard goes back to the door, open, kluk-klung. The king asks, are you one of his ministers? The man says, higher than that. Higher than that. Oh, one moment, kluk-klung, goes back. Your Majesty, he says, higher than that, higher than minister. Higher than minister? With no clothes. Is he one of my advisors? Oh, one moment, goes back out, opens the door. The king asks, are you one of his advisors? Higher than that. Okay, one moment, go back. Your Majesty, he says, higher than that. Higher than advisor. Is he my counselor? Open. Are you, the king asks, are you his counselor? Higher than that. Your Majesty, he says, higher than counselor. Higher than counselor. Oh my God. Is he a prophet? Goes back home. Open the door. The king asks, are you a prophet? Higher than that. Oh, goes back. Your Majesty, he says, higher than prophet. Higher than a prophet. Maybe is he a king from another country? The guard goes out, opens and looks at the naked man. The king asks, are you a king from another country? Higher than that. He goes back, Your Majesty, he says higher than that. Higher than a king, higher than prophet. He says, oh, I better go myself. So the king goes out, shuffles. He's a big guy, goes up to the door. He says, he looks at him. He says, higher than the prophet, higher than the king. Are you God? He smiled. He says, higher than that. And now the king is shaking. Higher than God. Nothing is higher than God. That I am. Okay? So, when the king heard this, all his power left him and he collapsed. And they had to bring guards to carry him to his bed because his power left him. And he had to be in bed for 1 whole week. Because the impact of some things are so powerful that your power can go, you see. 1 whole week he's in bed. After 1 week, some energy comes back a little bit. They're getting it. He wants to get up, you see. And they're come to dress him, to put his royal cloak back on him. He says, no, I don't want any of this. Let my son now to run my kingdom, because I must go and find the one who is higher than all things. I must find this one. This one I have not found. Higher than all titles. Beyond attributes, you spoke. Only this company I want. And this one is not other. So where will you go to find that which is not other? Beyond even I. Shivaya, Shivaya.